Forget the suits and the teleprompters. The true political battlefront isn't in the studios of CNN or Fox News. It's being fought in dimly lit basements, fueled by raw rants and relentless algorithms. We are not here for policy analysis. We are here to expose the $10 million secret behind the political influencers who are rewriting the rules and rigging the scoreboard from the shadows. This isn't your grandfather's journalism. This is the fracture in our society. Tim Pool is not just a commentator. He is the architect of a hidden empire that built a new model of power, a digital monarchy that is dictating what America discusses. As a creator without corporate affiliation, he has become a force that Washington can no longer ignore. But what exactly is this $10 million secret? And how did he build this machine while the old media imploded? To expose the roots of his influence, we have to understand the environment that allowed this to happen. We have to go back to the moment the traditional news system utterly collapsed. The rise of Pool and other influencers like Ben Shapiro or Joe Rogan is not an aberration. It is a direct response. People no longer trust the institutions. The collapse of trust in traditional news left a massive void. CNN, Fox, the New York Times, audiences felt they stopped reporting and started advocating. They chose a side, and in doing so, they marginalized millions. This is the fracture point Tim Pool exploited. He didn't promise the truth, he promised authenticity. He showed up in his signature beanie, looking like an insider who just left a street protest. He created a platform where he and his guests could react in real time without the filtering of editors or the pressure of shareholders. This authenticity was the first pillar. But authenticity alone does not generate a $10 million empire. Infrastructure does. The real secret is not in his opinions, it's in his funding and production architecture. While old media depended on large corporate advertisers, which inevitably brings censorship and self-censorship, Pool built a direct-to-consumer model. Think of Timcast IRL as a content production machine, deregulated and financed by a fanatical paid fan base. Pillar 1, the independent studio. Pool invested in a state-of-the-art studio isolated from traditional media centers. He demonstrated that you don't need a tower in Manhattan, you need an efficient hub that can produce hours of content daily. Consistency and production at scale are his factory floor. Pillar 2, decentralized funding. The money powering the machine comes from platforms like Super Chats, paid YouTube members, Patreon, and crucially, merchandise. Unlike traditional media, Pool doesn't have a single financial gate that can be closed by political or corporate pressure. Every member and Super Chat is a defense against censorship. Pillar 3, the short-form formula. The real engine driving the empire is clipping. Tim Pool's team masters the art of distilling hours of debate into 5 to 10-minute clips with high bait titles that go viral across YouTube, X, and TikTok. They use the 2-hour controversy to generate 20 high-traffic videos. This model, the $10 million blueprint, ensures that his voice is not only loud, but also fail-safe against external pressures. The machine is built. Now, how does he use it to shape America's political conversation? Pool's strategy is remarkably effective and has 2 key components. 1, the illusion of agnosticism. Pool positions himself as a political agnostic or a disillusioned classical liberal. This perceived neutrality, even though his conclusions often align with the right, allows him to attract an audience from both sides who are tired of polarization. He criticizes both the Republican and Democratic parties, which buys him credibility. More importantly, he creates the feeling of being an impartial observer, even when his questions are highly directed.
2. The outrage cycle. Traditional media reacts to events. Tim Pool reacts to the reactions. His content is almost entirely focused on reacting to the 24-hour news cycle, but with an extra layer of indignation. If CNN says A, he says B. If Fox says B, he says C. This ensures he is always touching a raw nerve in the culture. By amplifying the most controversial narratives, he ensures his videos are the most shared, most commented on, and, consequently, the most promoted by the algorithm. He is the master of algorithmic reaction. The consequence of a hidden empire like Tim Pool's is profound. He and his peers have transformed political analysis into a high-stakes entertainment industry. The debate is no longer about governance, it's about performance. His real impact lies in his ability to discredit institutional information. If political leaders are campaigning in his studio instead of appearing on traditional networks, the message is clear. Tim Pool has more firepower than the New York Times. The danger, the real fracture, is that this new model, while free from corporate censorship, is entirely dependent on the algorithm and outrage. Truth becomes secondary to the need to keep the $10 million machine running. The pursuit of outrage can lead to the promotion of extreme narratives, as the algorithm rewards chaos. Tim Pool is the symptom, not the disease. He filled the trust vacuum left by traditional media. But in doing so, he created his own empire. The defining question of this era is he truly liberating us from the old gatekeepers, or is he merely replacing them with a new set of digital monarchs with an even greater financial stake in keeping the cycle of chaos alive? Your choice is simple. Continue to be a pawn in their game, or become the cold observer who sees the architecture of power behind the spectacle. If you care about how public opinion is shaped, drop your take in the comments. Like if you think independent media is the only hope. Bell, subscribe for more Nexus Fracture analyses on power and influence.